Here's the center fielder,
Leading
Carlos
off for
Beltran.
New York, the center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
On the ground, right side. To first. One up, one down. So here is Bryce Harper.
Number 34, Bryce Harper.
That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike one. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's two away. Two down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that.
Yeah, get up, let the groove soothe you, yeah, then let the beat smooth you, get up, let the groove soothe you, yeah, then let the beat smooth you, get up.
And we're back. And on the hill today, Paul Skeens. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Bottom of the first. Here's Byron Buxton. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. And the sweeper misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Ryan Dozier in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Skeens, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
2 balls,
one out, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. That one down the line, and foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, Jack Peterson stands in. Maddux back to work. Peterson just got a piece of it. 0-1 now. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Inside, and that is ball 1. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland. And a foul ball. just
Outside, that's
missed.
the ball.
No score here in the second. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, heading for two. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Batting six.
Corey
the
Seager
shortstop,
now.
Corey
The Dodgers made him a
Seager.
first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog. And Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman, just a few other first-rounders from that class. I'd say pretty solid group.
Next offering is foul back. Man at second. He gets there with the slide. And they get the out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
On the ground to short. On to France. That takes care of Buxton. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the inning, and here is Royce Lewis. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
0-2.
Good eye in that spot.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Fouls it back with two strikes. Ground ball up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with two strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
That one misses, and it's 1-1. Runner at first with no outs here. On the ground to second, might be two. There's one.
He's out.
To Hodges, and they turn two. And now Bader up to the plate.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you
Bader.
don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
He swings and fouls one off. Two out, space is empty. This one in the air, center field. Beltran settles under this one. Corrals it. And that is that. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And that one is inside.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So up next, Brian Roberts. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1-1's the count.
This one in the air, right field. Tracks it down for the out. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Beltran stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. He was late there, strike 1. Top of the third, no score. And now 2-1. Foul ball. He goes down looking. Back here at Oracle Park. And now the right fielder, Cody Clemens. And that one hit to first. Hodges steps on the bag. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
The first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Ty France. Outside low, ball one.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The throw to first, and that quickly 2 away. And now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz. That's off the mark. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And
Ball
another
match
ball.
outside.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. Nope, he held back. 2 outs. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Skeens checks over to first, and he's back. Now Byron Buxton. There goes Ellie. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Man on second, 2 down. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryce Harper.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next offering is down low.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Dozier makes the grab, and there's one down. At the plate, Gil Hodges.
Now batting.
Popped
The
out
first
foul
baseman,
ground
Gil
first time through.
Hodges.
Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Here is Jock Peterson. First pitch just misses.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. And misses inside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Helpful.
That's hard hit on the line. Dives and makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. And takes low for ball 1. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Throws to first in time, and one gone in the 4th as they get the lead off. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Harper has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Royce Lewis. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Started to swing, held up. Swing and a miss, strike one.
I got 1
Two
ball,
down,
1
nobody
strike.
on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, baseball is coming out of
1
his
ball,
hand
2
very
strikes.
well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Beltran has a beat on it. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the third baseman, Scott Rowland. Maddux back to work. That one fouled off.
Well, these players just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early
That's
anymore.
inside.
They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Now a fly ball to right center. Buxton sizing it up. He's got it. And there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Seager in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
The shortstop takes the ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Byron Buxton digs in now. Grounded out his first time. And that one fouled off. Buxton measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, usually in center field, but today starting in left. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next one misses. Now 1-2.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick. And the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Joe Mauer. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, nice play. And that's a great play for the out. Here's the left fielder, Harrison Bader. Fly to center his first time. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. Swung on, belted. Buxton makes the grab. That's out number 2. So 2 down now, and here is Cody Clemens. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. And out of here. A massive home run. It's 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. Center field. Beltran moving under this one. And makes the grab. And that's the inning. Back here in San Francisco, here's Adley Rutschman. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
0-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 up, 1 down. Ryan Roberts getting ready to hit. Fly to right his first time. On the corner for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That one in there across the letters. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Beltran at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Missed with a changeup. 1-2 to count. And he chases that one. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down. Bottom of the 6th inning. And the batter now, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a foul ball. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Dozier, the batter now, as he holds up his swing for ball 1. That's towards center. Beltran in position. And the inning is over.
I finally made up my mind to take a better stand. Concentrate in my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God.
Back here at Oracle Park, here is Bryce Harper. The changeup missing, and that's ball 1. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing, and he breaks his back. Tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And the batter now, Gil Hodges. Fouled off. He was late.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Ripped on a line to center. And there's 2 down.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Kyle Tucker. And that's fouled off. And it's even up.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. Harper has a beat on it. Makes the grab. And there's one away. Next to hit, Royce Lewis. 1 for 2. That is upstairs for ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Check swing
One
went
ball,
around.
1 strike.
And it's a ball and a strike. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. It's 2-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. And a foul ball. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Up and in. And now 3-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hit in the air, left field. Buxton moves under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now back.
Now the left fielder, Harrison Bader.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
The 0-1. And that is out of play. Hodges hauls it in to end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland. Maddux back to work. Swings through that one.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
0-2 now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here comes Corey Seager. In the air, left field, down the line. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. Saw how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And down on strikes. Strikeout number 8. Byron Buxton now at the plate. And he chases that one below the zone.
0-1.
And now it's even up.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Cody Clemens.
Aaron Glover.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss as he
No
was
ball,
late
2
that
strikes.
time. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the first baseman, Ty France. Ball 1, no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
And there's a ball.
2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now here is Ellie De La Cruz. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed. Back foot slider ties him up. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, like the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Check swing, called strike. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout. He's 2 outs away. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ryan Roberts. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 1 down, base is empty. In for a strike. 0-2 now.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Got him swinging. On to France. Now only 1 out remaining. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
1 strike away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that 1 hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant.